So once we've taken our athlete and we've done some rubber band work with them and we've established good form and we've got the arms swinging and we've got the knees coming up high and we've taught them where to lean properly from the ankles, then we'll take it to the treadmill. And typically I'm not a fan of running on a treadmill. We like to take people outside. The treadmill is a catch of, you're catching your body from a fall rather than propelling yourself forward, and that's what happens when you're outside. So we limit the amount of work we do on a treadmill, but in this case it's very valuable because what we're trying to teach here is leg turnover and cadence, and you can do that by establishing a good pace on the treadmill and having the athlete follow through. Now with regard to cadence, typically what we're shooting for is 90 to 100 steps per minute, and that breaks down to about 15 steps on your right or on your left every 10 seconds. So what I'm going to do first is show you what's called overstriding, where we're getting about maybe 12 steps, and that's a classic amateur runner who wants to do their first 5K and they get out there and they just start trying to build up their stamina, but they're in such bad form that they're really inefficient and they're actually going to get hurt. So I'm going to show you bad form first, and then I'll stop and I'll show you some corrections, and then I'll show you the good way. One note here is that I had mentioned earlier about lateral movement and too much time on one foot. Once we get that established with the rubber band to drive straight away, you're going to see how when you speed up, there's less time on one foot, obviously, but you're going to be driving straight away and you don't have enough time to laterally shift side to side. All right, so I'm going to start off and I'm going to show you overstriding, and you'll get an idea of what I'm talking about. In fact, I'm only going to go at about a 4.5 to 4.8 mile an hour speed on the treadmill. To do 90 to 100 steps per minute, it doesn't matter how fast the treadmill is going, it matters how fast you turn your legs over. So we'll take it up to 4.8, let's say. And I'll break into a jog. This is the classic amateur runner. I'm doing a little side-to-side sway. My arms are crisscrossing, and I'm striding out. Now, I would feel relaxed, I'm grooving along, but I'm very, very inefficient. This is what it looks like. And I'm doing about 75 to 80 steps per minute, just like this. All right. Too much lateral movement. So, poor mechanics. One other example I want to point out is that when you overstride, and that foot comes out in front of you, you are decelerating your body. You want to keep your feet sweeping underneath you, so again, the faster turnover is going to prevent that deceleration. You want to keep the legs sweeping, leaning from the waist and driving forward. So at the same speed now, I'm going to turn my legs over faster, and you're going to see efficiency now. Here we go. I'm on the balls of the feet. My knees are coming up, and I'm leaning from the hips. My elbows are going straight back. And the drill that we teach everybody is to count out one leg or the other for 10 seconds. And you should be in the 15 to 16 range. So that's proper form. Up and up and up. Once we get that form down and we get the efficiency down, then we can speed the treadmill up and you can really get a good length out of it and a good high turnover rate. And then we can take it outside and really build up your lung capacity, but the form and the efficiency is first. Elbows, as we've discussed, so that they really develop the strength. And then I'm really working here to keep it under control and power it up. And this is training not only my arm strength to get me forward and backward, but this is certainly